He'll straight up kept pushing us off tonight. Not for any particular reason, just continued, just constantly continued to choose to keep playing Dissidia Opera Omnia instead of recording this. Oops. Made some solid progress in Persona 5 today. Got to about where I expected to. Balls. This is not recording in the correct aspect ratio again. So there, that is the correct time. That said, it's not the right time. But I think it's because I'm seeing it mirrored. Don't mind that, just a point of reference for me to correctly orient the screen, because otherwise it's too black for me to tell. Because it didn't rotate. Anyhow, yeah, pretty much ended up where I expected it to be in Persona 5, while also having some time to play some Shipbreaker. Wasn't gonna do as much as I did, but they pushed an update out today that a fairly sizable one. The game runs better, for starters. The home area in between jobs is like a full 3D area now. That runs like garbage. But I'm guessing that's just, like, this is it's in early access. I'd say it's somewhere between alpha and beta right now. So I'm not going to complain too much about. I think it's a fairly small team too, so I'm not going to complain too much about like it not being fine-tuned to every machine within a few hours of release, especially when I'm running a graphics card from 2015. But the the actual gameplay part of it, like, that's just a sort of interactive area. It's basically just a new skin over top what was initially just static text menus. But the actual gameplay runs really great. And it feels like they cleaned up enough that I can run it even better now. So, like, I run it. It's a fairly small resolution, but when I say that, I mean like it's less than half the resolution my PC is capable of. But like, it's not like Monster Hunter where it just looks like mud. It's actually able, because of the stylistic design of it and the fact that I can run, like I was running with textures on low. I can run them on medium now at the same resolution I was running the game, so it stays a pretty solid 60. Except for the one time I accidentally fired a thruster into the wall of the ship. That did not run at a solid 60. But that could have just been a mildly realistic effect, as, my character was having to deal with his head being slammed into the back of his helmet from the explosion. Yeah, with the update, there was so much overhaul that progress reset. That's what I mean when I say like the game's probably not even. It's probably pre-beta. And I actually had some decent fun just churning out the first few ranks. I even stepped up from open shift, which is no time limit, and you can turn the need to refill your oxygen off. Stepped up to the next thing, which is, you know, those two things included. I think you get like a 20-minute shift. And I like it because I was already getting to the point of, alright, how worth my time is it to pull off every little piece that doesn't need to go in one place? Like, without a time limit, it's like I should be 100%ing all of these. I should be taking, if I'm not timed, I should be taking the time to squeeze every last credit out of the salvage. Where now that there's a time limit, it's just like, alright, these tiny lights that hardly do anything, I don't care that there are 14 of them on this ship, and that might add up to a little something. They're all going in the furnace with the frame. Because there's like 3 tiers for each salvage. So like, and you get, obviously less so as you rank up. But you get a good bit of wiggle room. Like I'd say, even where I was around rank 11 originally, you had like 10% total wiggle room, while still being able to meet the full quota. Anyway, I'm tired. I put this off too long. It's way too late. I've got to rotate and do all kinds of annoying stuff to this file, so I'm gonna go to bed now. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Good night.